Mumbai, considered the financial powerhouse of India with towering skyscrapers, bustling markets and vibrant streets, is home to a population of 21 million. Yet, not all of them are living the dream. There are more than 2,000 slum clusters in the city, with millions of people struggling for daily sustenance. One of them was Malisha Karwa, a young girl living with her father, younger brother and sister, her uncle and her cousins, all surviving in conditions far removed from the glitz and glamour of the modelling world she would eventually inhabit. Malisha Karwa's early years unfold within the confines of a slum on a secluded waterfront, a setting far removed from the typical childhood environment one might imagine. Her story begins amidst a landscape characterized by its dense population and the palpable resolve of its inhabitants to make the best out of their challenging circumstances. Despite that, at the age of 5, she already knew that her dream was to become a dancer and model.
Hi, my name is Malisha. I am 12 years old. I live in Bandra.
And what do you love to do?
I like to dance.
Okay, cool.
That's my picture. I would like to be a supermodel.
The slum environment in which Malisha was raised is a microcosm of survival and community spirit. Shelters, cobbled together from a variety of materials such as corrugated metal, plastic sheets, and any other available resources, stand shoulder to shoulder in an intricate maze of narrow alleys and lanes. These homes, while lacking in the basic amenities that many take for granted, are brimming with the lives and dreams of those who call them home. In this world, the concept of personal space blurs as families share their daily lives in close quarters, creating a strong sense of community and mutual support. It's a place where every inch of space is utilized. Yet, despite the ingenuity of its residents, the slum is starkly devoid of essential services. Access to clean water is a constant struggle. Sanitation facilities are woefully inadequate, and the luxury of electricity is not a given for all.
This is my house. This is where we sleep.
Part of the daily routine of Malisha was to walk 2 miles to fetch water from the garden of locals who were willing to allow her to. Tap water in India could make the average person quite sick. People like Malisha have no choice but to drink it, so they grow a very strong stomach from a young age. These conditions not only pose a significant health risk, but also perpetuate a cycle of poverty that is hard to break. For Malisha and her peers, growing up in such an environment meant facing these hardships from a young age. Yet, it also instilled in them resilience and adaptability that are hard to come by.
I used to stay in a hut. There was no washroom all that to take a bath, so we have to go to government means bathroom to take a bath.
The struggle for daily sustenance is a constant reality here. Families like Malisha's often rely on informal work to make ends meet, navigating the unpredictable nature of day labour and the informal economy. The pursuit of a stable income is fraught with challenges, yet the slum dwellers' entrepreneurial spirit shines through. From tiny roadside stalls to makeshift workshops, the slum buzzes with activity, each endeavour derived from the determination of its residents to carve out a better future for themselves and their children. The quest for sustenance often meant that Malisha's family had to be resourceful, engaging in a variety of odd jobs that could supplement their income. Yet, the dream of a stable income remained elusive, a mirage in the harsh landscape of their daily existence. For a time, her father worked as a clown at children's events, which, although paints a picture of joy and laughter for others, is filled with struggle. It's an inherently unstable profession, bringing unpredictability that made the family's financial security tenuous at best. Their income was often insufficient even for consistent nutritious meals, with him sharing that 2 meals a day were considered a luxury. Many in their community faced these challenges.
मैं तो इतनी दुआ करता हूँ कि जो बेटा हम लोग ने जैसा दिन नहीं देखे, जैसे देख लिए हम लोग ने जैसा परिस्थिति से निकाल लिया है, हमारे बच्चे ऐसे परिस्थिति नहीं देखे और आगे के दिन में वो लोग को मतलब हमारी दुआ है कि कुछ कामयाब बने।
In the summer, Melisha shared that she and her family would sleep on the rocks at the beach ground because it was very hot. To wash dishes, they dug holes in the sand, letting them fill with water, after which they cleaned the dishes. Although the family of Melisha has lived in the slum for over 20 years, they shared how they were constantly threatened by slum clearances. These clearances happened out of nowhere with a contingent of bulldozers accompanied by police officers who destroyed the houses, leaving the people on the street. They often do these actions during the rainy monsoon season because it will be very difficult for people to rebuild their houses. The family's resilience in the face of these struggles was remarkable. Despite the uncertainty of their next meal, they remained united, their bonds strengthened by adversity. The slum, with its dense network of shelters and alleys, was not just a place of hardship, but a community of shared fates and collective endurance. It was here that Melisha learned the values of perseverance, solidarity, and the importance of dreaming big, despite the odds. Her early years, marked by the struggle for the basics of existence, were also filled with the warmth of a close-knit community, the joy of simple pleasures, and the hope for a future defined not by her circumstances, but by her ambitions and talents. This backdrop set the stage for her remarkable journey, illustrating how, from the most humble beginnings, great dreams can indeed take flight. The pivotal moment in her life came when she was discovered by Gopal Kauda, an Indian photographer whose eye for potential changed the trajectory of her future. Kauda's discovery was not just a stroke of luck. It was the first step towards realizing a dream that seemed almost unattainable given Melisha's circumstances. His decision to photograph her, seeing beyond the immediate environment to the potential within, marked the beginning of Melisha's journey into modeling. Following this initial discovery, Melisha's story took a significant turn when Hollywood actor Robert Hoffman crossed paths with her. Hoffman, known for his roles in various American films and TV shows, was in Mumbai for a project. His encounter with Melisha was more than just a chance meeting. It was a moment of recognition, seeing in her not just a face for the camera, but a story that needed support to unfold. Moved by her situation and inspired by her aspirations, Hoffman took a step that would further propel Melisha's dreams into reality. Understanding the challenges Melisha faced in pursuing her education and modeling career, Hoffman set up a GoFundMe page. This initiative was not just about raising funds. It was a platform to share Melisha's story with the world, highlighting her dreams and the obstacles she faced in chasing them. The crowdfunding campaign aimed to provide Melisha with the resources she needed for her education and to take her first definitive steps into the modeling world. Through this page, Hoffman was able to gather support from around the globe, bringing together a community of people moved by Melisha's aspirations and resilience. After that, Hoffman took on the role of her agent and created a social media page for Melisha, posting videos of her with her family's permission. The posts got a lot of positive feedback from the viewers, who praised her for her attractiveness and humility. This was a breakthrough for Melisha's career. The support from Robert Hoffman and the success of the GoFundMe campaign were transformative for Melisha. It provided her with the financial backing to continue her education, a critical aspect of her journey, ensuring that her dreams were not sidelined by economic constraints. Additionally, the funds raised helped kickstart her modeling career, allowing her to take on assignments that were previously beyond her reach. The impact of Hoffman's support and the global community's response to Melisha's story went beyond financial assistance. It was a message of hope and a testament to the power of collective action. For Melisha, it was an affirmation that her dreams were valid and attainable, that her background did not define her future. She quickly amassed fame and became known as the Princess from the Slum. Melisha has starred in a number of print and TV commercials for well-known businesses and has captured the hearts of people all around the world. She has been highlighted in several prestigious publications, including the Peacock magazine, Grazia, Cosmopolitan, and Vogue. Melisha was offered the chance to be the face of Forest Essentials' new advertising campaign for Yuvati Selection in 2023 after the upscale cosmetic brand approached her. The DanceWorks Performing Arts Academy Bandra studio is funding Melisha's dance tuition, and 2 movie roles have been offered to her. Her earnings from her modelling assignments have had a transformative impact on her and her family's lives. She has managed to buy a 1-room flat in Mumbai, providing her family with a safer living environment and basic amenities such as electricity, a ceiling fan and tap water, which they previously lacked. The management of Melisha's modelling income is carefully planned by Hoffman to support her family and her future. Her earnings are divided into 4 parts. 1/4 is used for the family's daily expenses, another 1/4 for their housing, a 1/3 part is saved for advanced education, and the final portion is allocated for career-related expenses. This structured approach ensures that Melisha can continue her education and maintain a semblance of normal childhood, while also preparing for her future. Melisha's aspirations extend beyond her personal success. She aims to use her platform and influence to inspire and help others from similar backgrounds to dream big and achieve their goals.
I want to say that never give up in your life. Try till you get succeed because your dreams matter.
Her plans include starting a platform called Melisha People, aimed at empowering children and women to pursue their dreams and make a positive impact in the world. Melisha Karwa's story is remarkable, not just because of her journey from a socio-economically challenged background to becoming a model, but also due to her role in challenging the deep-seated prejudices around skin colour in India. In India, only light-skinned girls are considered beautiful, despite the majority of people there being with darker skin. The beauty industry capitalises on this, with skin-lightening products accounting for half of the skincare market in India. The global market for skin lighteners is predicted to reach $15.7 billion by 2030, highlighting the global extent of this obsession. Melisha stands out as a beacon of change. She encourages young girls to embrace their natural beauty, advocating for the idea that beauty is more than skin colour. She believes in the beauty of all skin tones and aims to inspire others by asserting that there are no fixed rules defining beauty or success for women. Her perspective is a refreshing and much-needed voice, encouraging self-love and the rejection of unrealistic beauty standards.
Lots of people think of color, and I do not think about that. I don't see color, I see heart.
Melisha's journey from the slums to becoming the face of luxury brands and a model featured in leading magazines exemplifies the transformative power of hope, hard work, and support. Her aspirations extend beyond modelling. She is a dedicated student who values education, particularly excelling in English, which she enjoys speaking. This dedication to her studies underscores her belief in the importance of education as a foundation for her future. Moreover, Melisha's aspirations include studying and pursuing performing arts. Through her journey, Melisha Karwa continues to be a beacon of hope and a symbol of what can be achieved with resilience, support, and an unwavering belief in oneself. If you want to become a part of Melisha's journey, you can follow her on Instagram. Thank you for watching. If you want to learn more about the difficult life of people living in slums, you can watch our video on Makoko, a floating slum in Nigeria where people are surviving in the most horrible conditions.